Hi everybody! So today I'm kind of doing a sit down, do my makeup, talk about what I'm doing a little bit, but also kind of like a tell you guys about me kind of thing. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video and let's just get on into it. Alrighty, let's get a crackin'. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna be doing my makeup. Y'all are gonna get ready with me. I kind of like typed up some questions that I'm going to ask myself because, oh, that's hot. That's hot, that's too much. Ooh, ooh, Lord. Okay, it's just gonna go behind the ear. Also, what do you guys feel about this kindergarten realness right here with the pigtails? I'm feeling it, so. But anyway, let's get on into the makeup. There we go. So first what I'm going to do is prime my face, and I'm just going to use the Too Faced Primed and Poreless and just shove that mainly on my cheeks. That's just personally where I have issues. Lord. I like the packaging of this stuff. It's like pink. I don't know. All Too Faced packaging is cute. Like I said, packaging is important to me. Also, this is just a side note, and I know this isn't a tutorial, but this is just a little life tip. Don't apply a primer with a brush. Even Bobbi Brown stated that using your fingers is sometimes the best tool for makeup, and especially things like primer. You really want to work into the skin. And if you're using a brush, there's no warmth. You're not working into the skin. So yes. For foundation today, I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation mixed with the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. And I'm just taking it on a damp beauty blender. I just kind of mix equal parts. Well, I guess that's not true. I slam. I'm going to try one pump of that and maybe like 2 pumps of that. I don't know. And then just mix it with the beauty blender. You know, I'll just slather myself in foundation. Like every day. Okay, so I'm just gonna like dot it kind of around and just start blending it out. And I did kind of want to use this video for you guys to get to know me. So I guess the first like kind of question I found that I feel like would help you guys know who I am is what I do for a living. And I am a makeup artist for film and TV as well as freelance. So yeah, that's what I do on a more or less daily basis. Yeah. Okay, so now that my foundation is looking like I like it, very full coverage, I'm going to use the ABH Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in Light. And I'm going to use it on like a mini beauty blender. You know, I'll be real, I think these are overpriced, these little like mini ones, but they're a necessity for me for under the eyes. But first I'm going to lay down the concealer with ABH Cosmetics 102 brush. You know, I have the brush that is like similar to this one from Sigma, and I'll be honest, it hurts my eyes, and like I can't even use it. I don't know, I don't even know what I can use it for, because it's the bristles are for some reason on that one brush so pointy that I can't really use it for anything. And I will go in with the big beauty blender in a second. So I guess another tidbit about myself I wanted to share with you guys was what YouTubers I like. I really, really, really love Manny MUA and Nikki Tutorials. Definitely, I've wanted to do YouTube for so many years, and I just was always like, oh, it won't be the quality I like, and like it won't, like, I won't be successful at it. But then, I don't know, it's just the more every time I watched Nikki, I was always just kind of like, well, shoot, that looks like really fun, and it like, yeah, so Thank you, camera. God, screwing up my emotional story by trying to out of focus me. Out of focus me? I don't know if that's a word. But, yeah, that was definitely, she was a big inspiration for me to actually just, like, do it. And there was this one girl that I went to high school with who I had, like, messaged, because she started a YouTube channel. I messaged her and I was just like, hey, like, how did you do it? Like, how did you overcome the fear of, like, sucking at it? But next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bake under my eyes. And I'm going to try a new powder. It is the Airspun Loose Face Powder. And I've never used this before, ever. It smells like old ladies. Just kind of place it under my eyes. Do you guys like that like really weird face I made? I open my eyes like insanely big whenever I put powder under my eyes, just because I feel like otherwise I can't really like get it in there properly. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, which is my go-to everyday powder. I hold it over any other expensive high-end powder I have. I love it. Like, there is no need for a better powder. The price is amazing. The only problem is like I go through the pans really fast. Oh shit, I didn't mean to powder my eyelids. I always do that on accident. And then it makes just like applying primer hard in my opinion. But now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. Fuck, I didn't bring an eyeshadow primer over here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take the same ABH Cosmetics brush from before and just get a smidgen of that Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer and just start packing that all over the lid as a base because I didn't grab a primer and I don't feel like getting up. So one thing about me is I have a lot of hobbies, like a bunch. I guess YouTube is now a hobby. Makeup is a hobby. It's also a job, but it is, you know, I enjoy it, so I consider it like a hobby as well. I like video games. I like to cosplay. I like to read. Just kind of like a mishmash of everything. I don't do any sports. And I'm not well versed in the sports ball world, but so then I'm gonna go ahead and take some more of that Airspun powder on a big fluffy brush and just put that on my eyelid to set. This is like the fast way. I could set with eyeshadow and be like fancy, but I just don't feel like it right now. And I'll be real, I hate the smell, and I don't like how heavy it felt under my eyes when I was like kind of like pressing under my eyes or kind of baking. But I really like how it like turned out. There's no creases. So I'm feeling this powder. I'll definitely be using more of it. It's a big container too, so whew. It's a lot of talking. Okay, oh, I did bring a primer over. It just looked like an eyeshadow. It was the Medusas Makeup, the Fix. Damn. Okay, so anyway, so I'm going to be playing with the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. And I know this has been out for a minute, but I just haven't used it in so long. So I kind of want to dip back into it. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Medusas Makeup Eye Contour Brush. And I'm going to take the shade Stark and just place it basically all over my eyelid. Alrighty. And then I think I'm going to take my Sigma E40 Taper Blending Brush, and I'm going to take the shade Zone, which is just like a darker version of Stark. Tap off the excess, and then just start running that in the crease. Okay, so now that I have a good base going on my eyes, I'm going to start bringing some more color in, and I'm going to use my Medusas Makeup Safari line in the shade Liger. I ordered their entire Safari collection, and this is like my favorite shade from it. So I'm tapping off every bit of excess. This is gonna give me some fallout, Lord. I'm probably gonna block underneath with my hand. But then I'm gonna take a small Real Techniques eye detailer brush in the shade Steady from the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and just put that in the inner corner, and then realize I don't really like the pigmentation of this color, and so I have to use something else, but I'll deal with that later. So now I'm gonna try the shade Blondie. I'm gonna take my pencil brush by Sigma in the shade Punk, which made this palette like worth the buy for me, because I love this color. It's like a plummy kind of shade, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting that in the crease. Now I'm going to take my Gerard Cosmetics Star Powder in Grace and just put it on the inner corner. I'm just going to take my Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush in the shade Blonde, or yeah, it's just Blonde. I thought it was Blondie for a second. And just put that as a brow highlight. Ooh, come through brow highlight. And then I'm going to use a combination of two different mascaras, the MAC Upward Lash in Black. I don't know, like the name on the bottom is like really strange. And then the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Drama. Use this one first. That's my thing, is using, I typically use more than two mascaras, I'll be completely honest. But for the sake of not looking like a freak, I decided to just go with two. Take the shade Liger again on another Sigma E40 brush. Just kind of open my peepers pretty wide and then messily smudge it out. Do you love the pause between words? I'm trying to make it more dramatic, really. Okay, so now that I've kind of done all the shadow I want, I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes black eyeliner and just start jabbing my eyeball out with pencil liner. So I thought the question, if I could meet any celebrity, who would I want to meet, was a cool question. And the answer would be maybe Bianca Del Rio. But probably either Alex Hirsch, Justin Roiland, or Rebecca Sugar. So, yeah, or, you know, like Daniel Radcliffe. Like, there's a list of celebrities I would want to meet. Ooh. But yes, so now we're gonna move on to the rest of the face and then lips. So first I'm just gonna sculpt out my cheeks a tiny bit with my Hoolah Bronzer by Benefit. And I'm just gonna use a Sigma Large Angled Contour F40 brush. I'll be real, I use this brush all the time. I make the fish face, I'm just that basic. And then I'm gonna take my MAC blush. Oh, and I really do like MAC as well, in the shade Blushbaby. And I'm gonna use a, ooh, I just knocked some over. A Sigma Duo Fiber E50 brush, or F50, F for face. God, I'm stupid. Just roll that around, tap off excess. And then I kind of, when I do blush most days, I kind of pull it up with the contour. But yeah, I'm hoping next week to have like my first like tutorial up. And I'm not sure what it's gonna be, so any recommendations, go ahead. I'm thinking maybe doing like an all drugstore tutorial or like, I don't know. Yeah, I really haven't decided. my newly reforged baby, my Grace Star Powder. Ooh, yes. God. I don't know why more people don't talk about this product. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, I love it. And I'm gonna be really glowy today. I'm not always really glowy. I have been recently, but I like also putting a little on the forehead. Like where the brow is. But now, ooh, yes. Like, I'm not trying to blind a bitch today, but I am kind of blinding a bitch. I didn't mean to, officer. But now I'm gonna use the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just gonna swirl that all up in this highlighter. Put it down the bridge of my nose. And I do like that Nikki Tutorials tip where you take it like on your finger and then you just kind of just do that. Oh, wow, I'm very glowy today. And then this is something I don't see anybody else do, and this is my thing. I like putting it on my chin. Like, I know some people are like, it makes you look sweaty, but I'm like, no, bitch. But yeah, so this is basically the finished look. Now I'm just gonna take some lip balm, which I'm just gonna use the Smith's Rosebud Salve. And I'll be real, I love this stuff, but I like it in the tin more. Like, I know they're probably the same formula, but I like it in the tin a lot more. I'm just gonna smack that around on my lips. And I'm just gonna take a NYX lip liner in, who fucking cares since I can't find the shade. When I get a couple more MAC lipsticks, I'm definitely gonna do a MAC lipstick collection. I love those types of videos. I love makeup collection videos too. If you guys wanna see one, ask and I'll do it. I really wanna do it, but I don't wanna do it unless someone asks. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm not sure if that video was weird or like you guys liked it or not, but definitely like comment down below what you guys want me to do. Other than that, I'm just kind of glad you're watching, but thank you so much and bye.